For the next hour and a half, we have an amazing, amazing program for you that we want you to pay close attention to what is being said in this program, because you're going to love the content that you're going to hear. And it's really important for you that you give yourself permission to really learn something. And it takes a lot for us to imagine what it takes to create an image that inspires, that grabs attention, that communicates with people about who we are, what is inside of us, and what we want to say to people at the same time, that is clear, that is precise, that has integrity, that is truthful, that is attractive, but that it's not so loud that all people can see is the image and they can't hear or see or feel the person. So you want to make sure that your inside and what you present outside speak the same language, communicate the same message, that it is true and real for you. And it's not just the outside, but that it communicates from your inside as well. Because sometimes people, they have one message that they give with their image, but there's another image, there is another message that they give with their inside. So you speak something, you say something, you communicate something, but it is not the same as what is being communicated with your outside. So we want to get an expert today who's going to speak to you about making sure that the message that you give with your image is the same message that you are giving with your internal signals, that your colors are a match, that your attitude is a match, that you are a coherent person. And this is not always the case, because I see a lot of people and they're not communicating the same thing, which is why it's so important that an expert who does this all the time, every day, 100 times a day, is giving you a coherent message to communicate, right? So today, we are going to introduce you to such an expert. I want to welcome a good friend and an expert to our program, Phyllis Mendez, and you can check her out on her Instagram. I've invited her to the studio, and she's going to speak to you about what she does for people, which is magic, is total magic. And I want you to really, really listen to this message that she has for you. Phyllis, welcome to the show. I'm really happy to have you here. I want everybody to meet you, to get to know you and what you do. So, Phyllis, so that people get to know it, because not everybody has a style coach and has somebody who tells them, you know, how they should style themselves. Can you describe in your own words what you do for people and what people can get from you when they meet you, when they work with you? What is it that you do?
First, thank you so much for inviting me, Azita. Real, you are a wonderful and you are an inspiring woman for me. The second, what I do exactly for the people, I teach people. I teach people for dress for success, because the people need to understand that it's important that you have a really good heart, and maybe you are a genius, but the normal people are visual. You know, this is the reason why you need express.
It's what they see.
Exactly.
Right? And that's a communication.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. This is the reason
I have to like what I see.
Exactly.
Right.
This is the reason why I teach to people how, for example, normally there are a fashion stylist, but the fashion stylist only dress you for one time, like wedding, special occasion.
For the Oscars, right? But then in your own life, every day, what are you communicating?
Exactly.
Right.
And there are other type that is image consulting, that the image consultant, the only thing they do is give you your result. What is your color? What is your type
style?
Of,
what looks good on you?
Exactly. Right. What is your type of body and that. And me, I am a style coach and I am marketer. I am marketer degree. I have a master degree in fashion too, because I want to do more for people.
Yes.
In my case, I teach step by step how you need dress for your success. What is your best style for your success? Depend your career, depend your lifestyle. For example, I teach you what is your exactly color that you need, what is the combination that this color, and what is the best color about your energy. Because different persons have different energy. For example, the black, the people say, the meaning that the color black is that like the
formal exactly. Or
but no, it's true.
Or heavy.
Exactly, right. No, it's true. It depends the person. Depends the person have different mean the same color. Right. This is the reason why my programs are personalized.
Yes.
Exactly, because it's your style, is your form to communicate for other person, is your way to your success. And for me, the person are so special. For me, the people.
Each person is different.
Exactly. Right. Each person is different and each person is special. You know, different person that different gift. And the important that with your style is that for me, your style is your tool. It's your tool for you use your gift, and after you are a successful person.
Right.
You know?
And Phyllis, success for some people is only in the area of making money or in their work or how they present themselves to society. But I think from the conversations that I've had with you, success is not just at the office or at work or on the stage or how other people see you. Success is also how I feel about myself. Because how I feel about myself, it doesn't matter if I'm successful at my work. If I don't feel good about me, it's still going to affect my life. So in the area of their personal lives or in the area of their relationships or in the area of just daily life, people also need to feel good about themselves. How? Because most people, they only focus on, I want to at work. How do you help people realize that, okay, my success is as I wake up in the morning, right? Exactly. Or how I am around my house, or how I am in my relationships, also when I'm dating or when I'm with my husband or with my wife, because I can be a slop everywhere else and then just wear a suit or nice clothes, go to work. How do you communicate that?
Yeah, because success has different meaning, depends the person. There are person, for example, that try to find me, for trying to find more money or more growing their business, is for because they want better relationships. It depends. This is the reason why my programs are personalized.
Yes.
Because different goals, different situation, and different person. And the important for me is that the people feel good. Because if the people feel good, always looks good. No?
Yes.
This is the reason why in my program, I am not work alone. I work with other professionals for complement that you not only change your image, you change your lifestyle. There are psychologists in my company. There are nutritionists. There are architect body. there are etiquette, social, there are different things for you change totally. Because
the whole person. Right.
Because
if I look good,
exactly.
but I don't know how to behave or eat or carry myself or work out so that I have a great body, all of those, or eat the right food so that I take care of myself. And then my mind, right?
Exactly.
My mind.
Exactly. And for me, in my case, is the first is the style, because the people are visual. You and me are visual. And your mirror don't lie you. When you wake up and you see your mirror and you see yourself and you see something that no looks good, you say, oh my God, I am not a successful person because my mirror.
I don't like me.
And I don't like me. My mirror don't say that. This is the reason why for me, there are people that say, Phyllis, first I want to lose weight. And I say, no. First you change your image. And after, I promise you that you real want lose weight.
Yes.
The first is your image because you are visual. I told you about my history.
Yes.
I do that because I have different process in my life. This is not my original career. My original career was communication for business, okay,
right.
and marketing. But last years ago, I have different problem in my life. I have a terrible life. I was a relationship with a bad man. I work for someone that no is good person. Everything in my life was terrible a few years ago. In this moment, I have an accident, a family accident in a car, okay? In this car was there me, my mom, my whole family. I be a little to die. My mom died, and after the doctors resuscitate her.
Wow.
Yeah, it was terrible accident. In this accident, when I wake up, I think, what happened is, you imagine, Phyllis, this day, maybe you are died.
Right, so life begins one more time.
Exactly, it's opportunity. In this moment, I thinking, oh my God, these years in my life, I lose my years, I lose my life.
I'm just running after the wrong things and I don't feel good.
Exactly, and in this moment, I say, Phyllis, sign this moment, you do exactly what do you want to do. No for not like other person want, only you, thinking only you, and you are your center now. In this moment, I call the first person that was called was my boyfriend, that I be a little to move it for live with him. I say, sorry, I can't get married with you. This relationship is done now.
Wow.
And other big step that I do is I sell everything.
Wow. Where were you living at that time?
In this moment, I living middle time Peru, middle time Argentina.
Right, between Peru and Argentina.
Yeah, because in this moment, I studied in Argentina, and my ex was from Argentina. And my dog was moving to Argentina because everything was prepared for my wedding.
Wow, the wedding was even set up. Okay.
No, yeah, exactly. O sea, in this moment, I take drastical decision.
Yes.
Drastical decision, because, oh my God, was a real change in my life. In this moment, I say, okay, what is the next, Phyllis? I sell everything because I don't want to be in Peru, and I can return to Argentina, because for what? My career in Argentina, I finished my studies in business communication, and it's done. The only reason why I need return to Argentina was for my ex.
Right.
But
for the wedding.
Yeah, for my wedding. But this is not existing more.
Right.
And this is the reason why I say, okay, what is the next? In this moment, I have the car accident was so recently, and I thinking, if in this moment I work for grow companies in marketing, and I thinking, if I grow companies, when I do that companies look good, maybe it's the same to the persons. Maybe when the person looks good, grow too.
Yes.
And I think I need that.
Makes me happy.
Yeah, exactly, because
I like good-looking things.
Exactly.
It makes everybody feel good.
Because in this moment, real, I know I had no self-respect. I no had self-love. I no had anything for me.
Right.
In this moment, I convert me in my center of my life, and I am a little nerd. I love study always.
Mm-hmm.
I do research in Google what is the best programs or master or degree or something for study style, and I find to L the more big brand and fashion in the world, L and Vogue.
Right.
And I sell in this moment. I sell everything, and I pay a master degree with L. And Universidad Complutense of Madrid.
Oh, wow, you moved to Madrid.
Yeah.
You don't do small things.
No, never. I think that you need take risks.
Yes, for growing, yes.
Always.
And it's the same thing with your image. If you don't take a risk to embrace a new you will always stay the same.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So you moved to Madrid and studied fashion.
Yeah, and the more curious thing is that I never had been in Europe.
Wow.
I go only for win. In my mind, it's only Phyllis. This is your only opportunity in your life. You need win. No, there are other options. This is the reason why always I say to my client, hey, you don't need option B.
Yes.
You need only option A.
Yes.
Because it's the only for that you find your goals. In this moment, I'm moving. I remember when I started, I live in a hotel, in the center of Madrid. And in this moment, I study a master, and in the same time, I study diplomas in style coach, in fashion stylist, different things. I was in Madrid only for study all day. And in this, I love that. I am also nerd, real. And after that, first when I arrived, I remember my first day in this classroom. When the people that study fashion is fashionist.
Yes.
And when I arrived in this classroom, is oh my God, this is my place, because my aspect was terrible. I study for grow, but these people study because it's their business,
Yes.
And I feel, oh my God, I remember that the first night I cried a lot. I moved to Spain with my cat.
Oh.
Yeah, because I love the animals.
You need company.
Yeah, exactly.
I need someone on my side who loves me.
Exactly. And I cry with my cat alone. The beginning was so difficult, know.
And I didn't give up. Some people, when it's difficult, they give up.
Yeah.
But some people, when it's difficult, they dig in, right? Yeah. And they're like, I'm not giving up. I'm just going to keep going.
Exactly.
And you also burned all the bridges behind you. So I'm here. I don't have anywhere to go. I have to stay here and finish this.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You understand me exactly.
Yeah.
This is in like 3 months before, after my image start to change.
Mm-hmm.
In these moments, I don't talk with my other students, because I don't feel that I pertenece. You understand?
Right.
I don't.
You don't belong.
Exactly. Right. Thank you for helping me with my English. In 3 months, I change. When I change, I find new people. Mm-hmm. The people start to see me. You know, and now, for example, my best friend is that what is the name that this is like the oh my God, what is the name in L'Oreal? He has manager. He's the manager for whole L'Oreal Spain.
Wow.
Now is my best friend. I meet her in this moment. After when we are my friend, she are my friend. She say me, Phyllis, when I saw you the first time, I never imagined that you convert me in my friend. But after, when my image changed,
The people give me the opportunity to express myself, they give my ideas, they open my heart. I am the same person. In this moment I am a good person like before, but the people after my image no change, no give me the opportunity. This is the reason why I told about that with my client. I say my life change when my image change.
Yes, because sometimes you need to feel good about yourself in order to start doing good things for yourself.
Exactly.
So when you give people the opportunity to look at themselves and feel good, then they want to eat right, then they want to exercise, then they want to go out and meet other people, then they want to make the house beautiful, then they want to get a good job, right? So it's a totally different thing, because it really makes a difference on people. And I've seen that. I've seen when people's images change, they start smiling, they start feeling better, they walk differently, and they're more careful how they're putting in their mouth. Right?
Exactly. This is the reason why I told you I teach with my example.
Yeah.
Because I can do that. I change my environment in this moment, change my environment, change my business, change the money that I can give, change everything, change my mind. Mm-hmm. I change everything, but start with my image, you know? And real, in this moment, I start to create the life that I want. Mm-hmm. And now, I love my life. And when I change everything in the past, I remember was the December 18, you know, this period near to Christmas that the people are so thinking in what is my life now, okay? Because I feel good, but okay, what is the next step, Phyllis? Mm-hmm. And in this moment, I think, Phyllis, if you can create a new life with your style, it's time that you help to other people create the dream life with their style. Mm-hmm. Because I have a special method. No, is the method that teach me Vogue on L. Because you know, for these companies, the fashion is for models. You know, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I create my method for real person. Because yes. I am a real person. I am not have the model body or something special. Mm-hmm. I am the real person like everyone. In this moment, I start my business. Mm-hmm. I start my business. I have one client, two clients, and that's history.
So it started from Madrid.
Yeah.
Yes. How long did you stay in Madrid, and how fast did this business grow? Because I know you're very, very well known in Europe. Even though you were not in Europe before you went to the fashion school. But how does somebody, they're looking at you, they're watching or they're listening to the show, and they say, oh, I love this, I want to do this for myself. What did it take for you? So you start with one person, then that person tells another person,
yeah.
Hey, everybody sees them because the image they see, wow, what did you do? Oh, you should call Phyllis.
Yeah.
Right?
I started it's crazy that, because I think when God wants something for you,
nobody can stop it.
Exactly.
Right.
I start in Airbnb.
Airbnb.
Yeah, because in this moment in Madrid, you know, I have a different idea because I feel good. And in this moment, I rent different apartments in Madrid for do Airbnb. Mm-hmm. And I saw that in Airbnb, you can sell experience too. Mm-hmm. You know? And I do a post in Airbnb for, hey, if you are tourist and you're in Madrid, because what's my begin? I need tests in person, you know? Right. If you are tourist and you want learn about your style, this is my number, call me, that's it.
Wow, that's a big risk.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, but always I am a risk person.
Yes, real. Without risk, well, this is what I teach also in my workshops, is if you don't take a risk, nothing changes.
Yeah.
If you just be the same person you were yesterday and you don't do something different today, nothing moves forward.
Exactly.
So you took the risk and you said, hey, if you want my help, call me.
Call call me. This is my hour that I have available, because in Airbnb you can put everything and start with what tourists, other tourists. And I told you about tourists because it's after I told you about that, it's curious. One tourist, two tourists, and after the person that live in Madrid. Everything will be good. I don't need more my post in Airbnb because it's a risk. You know, it's different. After my clients come with me for recommendation, everything was be good. But the COVID started.
Oh, yes. End of the business.
And the business. So because the Europe people is totally different to the American people. The Europe people need see you near to you, in person, one-to-one. American can do everything with Zoom.
Right.
No, Europe is impossible. In this moment, I think, oh my life, what happened? My life again. Everything was good, and I need to start again. What happened? Other times, but crazy life in this moment. In this moment was I remember that clarity. I traveled to Peru for see my mom. Only was for see my mom for 1 week, okay? But the president of Peru closed
the border
for the COVID, and I need to be in Peru 7 months.
Wow.
And real Peru, I'm from Peru, but Peru I don't like real Peru. This is the reason why I don't live here. And for me, it was crazy, Azita. In this moment, I feel depressed again. I say, oh my God, I start something so good in Europe, and now I'm here. And my things, my apartment, everything was in Madrid.
Wow.
Yeah, because...
Where was the cat?
Yeah, no. The good thing is always I travel with my cat.
Okay. Good.
Always. But, I fly to Peru only for visit to my mom. I don't know that the president closed everything,
Right.
In this moment, I do social media.
Yes. I think everybody starts social media during COVID.
I start social media. And with social media, my business growth. Oh my God!
Right,
1800% size. My grow, and it's fun. I told you about tourists.
and
Why?
even though during COVID nobody's going anywhere, right?
Exactly.
But they still want to feel good because
exactly
even
because
though I'm not going anywhere, I feel terrible.
Exactly, and when you are in COVID, the people have many time for think. What is your next goal? What is that? Because the people know that the COVID will be finished in one moment, no? And what is your new start? And it's curious that I told you about tourists because in this moment, in this moment when I start to do social media,
people from all over.
The people from all over, Colombians, Brazilians, different parts of Latin America, Mexico. Oh my God, many Mexicans. I love the Mexican people, and always I say in public, thank you too much, Mexico, because Mexico for me, I feel Mexican. The Mexican always open the door. This is other history. But in this moment, I have many clients online for recommendation. My first client that is tourist.
Wow, interesting. Yes.
And my business start again the other form. But
so now you're doing it online. Right?
Online, and I do live every night, like you every night. Was so tired, but it was necessary.
You had nothing else to do. It's COVID. There's nowhere to go. No parties.
Yeah.
Right.
And in this moment, so I am so desperate because I am close in a house with my family. I love my family. This is the reason why I fly to Peru. But it's different to live with your family. I live alone was 15 years ago. No, in this moment, when the president opens Peru, I take a flight to Mexico. I am the first flight for Mexico.
Wow.
I am the first flight. I never forget that. I don't know in this moment, but I know how.
You just went?
I always went. I went for my brother. I remember I say Renzo. My brother is Renzo. Renzo, you can go with me because in Peru it's boring and everything is closed now. You want to go? and Mexico was open always. Mexico never closed.
Right.
And I moved to Mexico, and I have client there, and one client all recommended me, blah, blah, blah. I miss history. I was living in Mexico 1 year, like, for COVID, and I rent my apartment and everything, but I love Mexico. But the problem is, you know me, I like the luxury life. I like travel. And in Mexico, the people pay you in pesos mexicanos, not pay you in dollars, not pay you in euros. And this is the reason why one day...
You're rich in Mexico, but you're not anywhere else.
Exactly. And in this moment, I take all the risk because I think, okay, what is the next step? What is the other? I see the map, the world. Right. I say, what is the other place?
Where am I going?
Because Europe was closed for. Yes. Was the last place that opened. In this moment, I send a message. A person that I see that have a 1 million follower in this moment, and she answered me.
Oh wow!
Yeah. This is my history. You don't know my history.
No, right? I didn't know this part. You didn't tell me about that.
Yeah, and she answered me, and I say, I say, I am Phyllis Mendez. I can do that for you because I see that you have many followers, but I think that you need to change your style because not represent to you. I can do that for you. If you are interested, please call me. The same. And she answered me, and she gave me their cell phone, and I call with her, and I have meeting with her, and he say me, because a person told you, and you say, what is this woman? O sea, you need proof, And she told me, I have a different meetings with she in Zoom, and after that the meetings, she say me, okay, now I'm trusting you, I need that you come to Miami. I need that you come to Miami. And I will in a few time I will have a brand, the bikinis brand, and I want that you help me too for that. Phyllis in this moment take a flight to Miami in 7 days.
And you don't know what's going on, right? You're going to Miami.
Exactly. Right. I say, I in my mind say, this is my only opportunity. And I fly to Miami. I remember that I don't know. I was in Miami but only for visit 3 years ago. But I don't know Miami. No, it's my place. And I arrive and go blah, blah. And that's his history because now she continues being my client. She loves me. And she recommended me to different person. And I start to 1 client, 2 clients, 3 clients, and that's history.
Right. And now you're in Miami.
And now I live in Miami.
One of the places you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you can't be controlled and put in one place. So you're in Miami, but you travel all over the U.S. and do you still go to Mexico?
Exactly. For example, in September I returned to Mexico because I continue to have clients in Mexico, but I travel for all USA. For example, before that I was in Arizona, I was in Dallas. Tomorrow I return to Dallas because I have different package. I have different package right. in the my big package program include me in person.
Yes.
But now I have more than 2,000 clients in USA. Because my method is good for the person because the person not change only for 1 day or 2 days. The person real change. This is the reason why my program is the name Real Change.
Yes.
Because you can with me you never return to
who you are.
Exactly.
You just keep going.
Exactly. And I have different case. I don't know if you have here the example my clients. I send you a photos. How they change is totally different.
Right.
And when you change your image, change everything in your life. Change your business, change your relationship, change your opportunities, change everything. And my clients are the proof about that.
Yes.
Because I have different. For example, Alma, she lives here in Los Angeles. She lives here. She always was only a mother. She never worked. And now when she changed their image, Now she helped to other women for grow business, but because she now is a beauty entrepreneur.
Wow.
Yeah, but she
From a housewife.
Exactly.
Right? So there are people who are listening right now and they're thinking, what is this going to do for me? Like you said, for Alma, she's a housewife, and she changes her image, and by changing her image, she begins to get motivated that maybe I can do other things now that my image has changed, and then she goes and does something else, and then something else, and something else, and she gets motivated, right? And now she's a beauty entrepreneur.
Exactly.
Right? Any more examples?
Yeah, of course.
We ran into a technical problem, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah,
we weren't able to play.
Yeah, I send you different. For example, Blanky. Blanky is crazy because Blanky now work for me. But Blanky no need work. Blanky have money for, if she want retire now. She is the pastor church.
Oh, wow.
O sea, I like my program are personalized. This is the reason why no matter your profession, I have singers, for a clients, I have a business person, I have pastor church, I have housewife, different. Like for example, Blanky was a pastor child, and she say me, Phyllis, I trying to find you because I am a representative of God in this world.
Right.
But I lose like that the sad person. I need to express happiness because God is happiness.
Yes.
In this
it's not just a black dress.
Exactly, a boring dress.
Nothing shows.
Exactly that. Exactly nothing. So she say me, I nothing shows because I am a pastor. No, I can do. I think that for me no have other option. And I say in this moment, Blanky, your life start again. Now, in this moment, please forget everything that you see because she always say me, I think different thing in you too. Oh my God, forget that. Now you are with a master, and with me, I promise you that you change everything, and I promise you that you that you start attracted more people for your church, and that's it. And this is her reality now. She attracted more people for her church, and he looks with different colors. Oh my God! I want that you show her. She dressed different colors. She dressed. She looks happiness.
Right.
This is the reason why when a client find me, the first step for me is okay. Tell me what is your goal. And because I am marketer, and for me the life is goals, strategies, and actions.
Right.
For me the life is that, and this is the same thing that I do for my clients. Right. What is your goal? What is your strategy that we can do, and what is the action that we need to do for find your goal?
Now, with let's say somebody who's depressed, or somebody who doesn't feel good, somebody who has no hope,
exactly,
somebody who doesn't have a job or is not even motivated.
Exactly.
When you say what are your goals, if they say okay, I don't have a goal, how do you get them to set a goal? Because clearly they've contacted you, so they want something, but they don't have a goal. So where do you go with them? Because I'm sure that there are people that are listening and they're saying, I feel terrible, I'm not happy, my marriage isn't working, or I don't have anybody to date, or I don't have a job, or I don't have any motivation to go work. How do you get them to get to the next step with you?
Exactly. There are persons that say, I don't know what is my goal. This is the reason why. I have different meetings with you, for example, and I have psychology in my company.
Right.
Because it's important for me, the psychology gives you clarity. The people don't know anything in their life. This is the reason why are depressed. But it's important that the psychology create a profile about you. Maybe you don't know that you are enthusiastic, but in your profile, there are that you are enthusiastic, and for you it's new, but it's important that there are a professional that help you.
Yes. So then they set a goal, let's say an easy goal, so they can win.
Yeah.
And then you create a strategy for them.
Exactly.
And then, okay, so take small actions until you get there.
Exactly.
Now, the person comes to you, let's say, in a workshop, because I know you have workshops.
Yeah.
And then we're going to talk about
Yeah.
your workshops also, because there's some coming up.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
People can get interested, they can participate.
Exactly. I have workshop in all USA. I have workshop soon here in October in Los Angeles, in Utah in October too, in Dallas in November. In January I will have in Miami. Okay, this is the long workshop. It's a big workshop because in the workshop I help to people that understand fears that they deserve a good life.
Right. That's the first thing. I deserve a good life.
It's important,
right?
Because there are people that have money for pay me, have opportunities, have different things, but if the people feel that not deserve it, anything change their life, you know.
Right.
And there are, for example, I told you there are people that pay me the last year. There are 3 people. I hope that they see me now. Mm-hmm. There are 3 people that pay me last year, but never take the class.
Wow.
Pay me my Merbí program, but never go to the class. And now my assistant call every month, hey, what happened? No, I am sick. No.
So they don't really want to change.
No, because the problem is that the people no deserve.
Right.
The people feel that they no deserve a good life.
Mm-hmm.
And the people is like the most problem for the people is like the fear to change.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is a real fear to change the people. So
how long is the workshop?
For answer, my workshop that there are 2 or 3 days. It depends. Okay, in this workshop, I work mindset. I can teach you what is your best colors for success, what is your best style for success, and what is your exact clothes that you need for growth. Because the people have different, the clothes, for example, you have a dress now, but it's different that the dress is for you and the dress I have is different. Not only the colors, not only the form, it's like the type of material. It depends the body. Mm-hmm. And in my workshop, the people learn everything about that. Wow. I have other workshop special only for personal brands. Mm-hmm. You know, like you. Mm-hmm. No, because in my general workshop there are people that they work in office, housewives, different, but I have other special only for personal brand.
Right,
because
like if I'm a singer or
exactly.
if I'm a personality, a public personality,
exactly.
I need to have my own personal way that is only unique to me.
Exactly.
Right, so I'm not copying somebody else, I'm just me.
Exactly.
Right.
And if you don't have a personal brand and you want to create personal brand,
right.
In my workshop, the personal brand, I show you and I teach you the steps for you create your personal life. Because have a personal life no is only have a camera and you told. You need have a strategy.
Special look.
Exactly.
Right.
You need prepare everything for you are a real good personal brand.
Yeah. So, Phyllis, if somebody wants to find you and work with you individually, mm-hmm. right? How do they go about contacting you? How do they go about speaking with you? Do they set up an appointment? How does somebody get a hold of you?
Yeah, please go for my Instagram. My Instagram is Phyllis Mendez. Okay, I know it's in the screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's Phyllis Mendez. Go for my Instagram. In my Instagram, there are links. In my profile, there are links. In this link, this is new only for your followers. I create a free ebook with 7 ways to you can create looks for success. It's totally free, only for your followers. You can go for my profile in Instagram. There are the link here, and you subscribe. When you subscribe, this ebook will be due this Friday because it's totally new. It's totally new. Okay, you subscribe it. The links is my profile in my profile Instagram, and you receive that. And if you want contact with me, you subscribe it. And after, my assistants call you for create appointment with me for information, because it's important that I am so sensitive with the person. It's important that you tell me your case, and I told you what is the best way for help you.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So this makes it really easy. First of all, you can get the ebook. You don't buy anything. You're not,
Exactly.
Nothing. You're just getting a free book that tells you the 7 secrets
Yeah.
of even you yourself can get started working on you.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they want to set up an appointment,
Mm-hmm.
they can subscribe,
Yeah.
and then your people will contact
Exactly.
them.
In my link, in my profile link, there are other link, because there are 3 links different. In my profile, there are other links for information if you want only information, but I recommend you that you download my ebook because it's free.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you subscribe it, and in Friday you receive in your email my ebook with the 7 ways to you have a looks for your success. Because it's important that you learn. There are people that only find me for I create their looks. Mm-hmm. I can't do that. Let me explain you. Exists fashion stylist, exists image consulting, exists style coach. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. My business are successful because in USA, I try to find, but in USA, no, there are a style coach. Mm-hmm. When I decide to move in to USA, it's because I see that this
they need it.
Yeah, they need it. No, there are more person that real want help with a plan for you change your life.
Yeah.
Real. If you want I only dress you for one occasion, I can do that the fashion stylist do, the image consulting do. I can do that. But if you want real change your life, you need to take the program for change everything.
Yes. Phyllis, if somebody wants to attend your workshop.
Yeah.
So one way is they subscribe with the ebook and whatever.
Yeah.
But is there also a link on your Instagram that takes them to a website or a page where they can register, they can see what the dates are, and they can register for your workshops?
Yeah, in the FylisMendez.com.
Because I know you're coming to Los Angeles also.
Exactly. In the FylisMendez.com, there are my events, but now the link that there are in my profile in Instagram is that the ebook, because it's the most new thing that I have for you. This is the reason why, don't worry, you subscribe to the ebook, and with your information, my team call you and asking you what do you think about the ebook, or if you want to go to the other workshop, no matter. I have your information with that.
Right. Great. So tell me a little bit more about the workshops, because I'm just a normal person, or I think maybe I'm okay, I don't need help, but I'm not successful. I'm not attracting attention, or I'm not attracting the right jobs, or I'm not attracting the right people. But, everybody tells me I look good, and they say, what's the matter with you? I mean, you're so pretty, you're dressed so well, whatever, but it's not working.
Yeah.
Right? Somehow, everything is okay, but it's not working. So can I come to your workshop, and will you help me? Yeah. Right? Even though from the outside, I'm looking good, according to everybody else, and I get compliments, but somehow I don't have chemistry, right? I'm not attracting what I want.
Exactly.
So can you help those people as well? Like, that person is okay. Yeah. They're even wearing brands. Maybe everything that they're wearing is like $6,000, but, with the Chanel bag or whatever, but it's not working.
Exactly.
So can you help that person?
Exactly.
Because we have a lot of those people.
This is my specialty. Because the problem with the person is like think that if you buy a Chanel bag, you grow. Or the people lose the people.
They want to be your friend.
Exactly.
Oh, Chanel bag.
No. For me, no matter what is the price the things. Mm-hmm. The important is how looks these things.
Yes.
And for me, the clothes and your style is a tool for you find your goals. You know, for me, your clothes need work for you, not you work for buy more clothes.
Yes.
Okay, this is the reason why the people say, oh, like you say, I love that, it looks so good, I see that in a store for other woman. Okay, but this other woman, no, it's for you. Mm-hmm. Because you have different size, you need different colors, you have different style, because you need to be coherent. What is your profession, or what is your goal, and how do you dress, and what do you think?
And what does that clothes look like on you?
Exactly.
Because it could look good on somebody else.
Exactly.
But it doesn't look good on you. But you see some other people, you copy them. Exactly. And you think, oh, it looks so good on them, I want it. But then you go and buy it, no matter how much money you pay, and it doesn't look good on you.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So this is one thing, yes? But then there is somebody that they have lost hope. Nothing works for me. I'm never going to look good. I'm never going to be successful. So can they come to the workshop? Because it's very hard for them. They're shy. They want to stay home. They're afraid to go to the workshop. So if they come to the workshop, this shy person, or like they have a very hard time socializing, they come to the workshop, how is that going to help them?
Yeah. If you are so shy, okay, if you are so shy, real, my recommendation is that first, for me, it's important that you feel safe, okay? Mm-hmm. Real, I am a person that care too much to my clients.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, this is a person that I give not my 100% for there. I give 1,000%. Mm-hmm. And if you are shy, please first connect with me. Mm-hmm. You can in my links, my Instagram profile, there are appointments for information. You create a first appointment with me. I will be very happy to listen you, and I will very happy to try to you understand that this life is real good if you change everything in your life. Please create this appointment, and after, if you want, you can take my service, or if you want, you can go for my workshop. But the first is that you feel safe with me. Mm-hmm. Because real, I am here for care you. I am here for give love to the person. Because for me, my mission is real change the life to the person, and with love, we can do everything. This is the reason why always I told with my team that the first is the love for the customers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. So, if you're shy, the first person you need to talk to is Phyllis herself. Don't go sign up for something before you first talk to the master, because Phyllis is going to make you feel comfortable and safe. And then you can decide from there, okay, I can do the rest. Phyllis, if they want to talk to you, is there a fee for them to first talk to you so you can make them feel comfortable? And people are probably thinking, whenever you talk, it's like, well, how much do I have to pay to talk to you? So, so that people can be at peace, how much does it cost your services or your workshops? Can you give them an idea what kind of money? Because everybody thinks, oh my God, I have to spend so much money.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. First, remember, you never spend money when it's in yourself. You invest in yourself. It's different to spend. Okay? This is one step that you need to understand. Second is that my call for information is totally free. You don't need pay for the 15 minutes with me for information, because for me it's really important that you feel safe with me, okay? And third, for my workshop, it depends the location and it depends the capacity.
Days,
exactly, right. Because I have more small workshop that is for 50%, that for example is $2,000 or $3,000 each person, but there are other that is for 100 person or 200, and the ticket start in $100 too. Okay, I have different option for you. I have different option for you to create excuse for you not change your image.
Yes.
The people that say that this is only for rich is a terrible lie.
Right.
This is my programs and my service can be for everyone in this world.
Right. So she took your excuse away. You can start free for 15 minutes. You get an ebook, and you can also go to a workshop starting at $100. And like Phyllis just said, it's an investment. It's not an expense. It's an investment in yourself. And people who invest in themselves, they come out a winner, and they are really happy because I'm important. I can do this for myself. And a lot of times I see that when people don't invest in themselves, they're investing in somebody else to love them.
Yeah.
Instead of, I need to invest in me to love them. Now, Phyllis, I have a question for you, because this is really important.
Okay.
Women are the biggest clients for image and image coaches and image consulting, and because women think, or they all want to look good, and this is how I attract. And so for us, a lot of times it comes natural that I want to look good. Yes. But I'm curious, what happens to the men, the clients that are men? Like, how do you handle that? Because men are difficult. Sometimes they're difficult, not always, sometimes. And they are, I find, more shy to go become a client for a coach, to coach them to be successful or with their image. What percentage of your clients are men, and how are they different? Because I'm always curious, how are men different?
It's a good question.
Right?
And I smile because the last week I have 6 new clients, men. Men.
Yes.
Because, and I told you about the secret. The men's, I prefer work with men's. Because the men's so more athlete,
They apply it more. They're more coachable.
Exactly.
Right.
They're more coachable.
They know they don't know anything.
No, exactly. When I told with the men, hey, you need the orange, the men for the next day have everything orange.
Right.
And it's different to the woman. The woman is like, hey, you need orange, and the woman thinking,
I don't like orange.
I don't like orange.
It's too much for me.
Yeah, I have one case that I told with a client, the woman client, that say, hey, for is the gold. You need just the silver. And the next day I will go for her house, and I see that she buy a new things gold. And for me it was frustrating, because I say, hey, you pay me for spend money in things, but you continue buy your things. Right. And this is the reason why I have many clients in Los Angeles too, realtors, because the men's I love teach to men's. For me are so applying, more coachable.
Yes, and I would think that when a man actually signs up for a service with you, that they are serious. They really take a big risk, and it's very important to them. And I have also found this out, that it is really important to them. But with women, we will come to you and we will listen to you, and then we think, maybe I should ask somebody else too. It's not enough. Maybe she's wrong. I should go shopping. Find me another coach. Maybe that coach doesn't agree with her.
Yeah.
What if she's wrong? But I think with the men, maybe because you're saying it's easier, is because they're not going shopping.
Yeah.
They they find the store, they stay.
There are someone that like, for example, the next week, 20 July, I will go for the next client for shopping in Miami. Because, for example, this man tell me this is investor and not have time, and he say me, Phyllis, I don't have time for learn. Okay, I want that you only dress me. Okay, I say, okay, I can do that. But the problem with that, because I am so sensitive with my clients, the problem with that is that you always depend on me. Mm-hmm. You know, and when I'm
not there, you don't know how to go shopping.
Exactly.
Right. Well, if you're not there, they don't know what to buy.
No.
So you have to buy everything all the time.
Exactly. Right. I told with him about this risk, no? Because when you learn, you don't need me more. When you learn, it's only you pay me and 3 months and you go and you never need me more. And when I create your looks, you always depend on me. And he say me, okay, don't worry, I know that. I want that you create every month my looks for my different moment that I have.
Right.
And for is this first time? It's important I go with shopping with him for seeing that he likes, for he be comfortable, and after that, for the other times, I am go alone. And I can go for shopping, or normally my service is find the links, links with your budget, and I send you the links for you buy exactly clothes for your success, and that's it.
That's amazing. So for those of you who don't have time, who really need somebody to take care of you, and you want your own personal coach, here's a phenomenal person. And I have to tell you, so Phyllis and I met at Grant Cardone. Both of us were looking to grow and expand and learn more about people and life and business, and learn from a teacher who is also taking risks, huge risks in his own life. And so we met there. And so the first thing I noticed about Phyllis is her style. And nobody in that 5,000 person event looks like Phyllis. So we were there 3 days.
Yeah.
We were there 3 days. Every time I see Phyllis, I'm like, wow, she's amazing, right? Because she's expressing herself. She's standing out. She's a statement. She communicates femininity, grace, beauty, style, class, elegance, and one more thing that was very important to me, happiness. What I noticed about Phyllis is happiness. She expressed happiness in the way that she was, and also an open space to come talk to her. So she was inviting people to talk to her. And this is, I don't know if this was what you was communicating, but this is what I got, right? So it was really easy to approach Phyllis and talk to her because she's always smiling, and this whole colors of energy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Which
exactly.
was really important.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sí. I remember when I see you, and I say I think the same to you. I still remember. I say, hey, this child is Hermes. You remember?
Right. My shawl was a Hermes shawl.
Yeah.
Orange. It was orange. Yes.
Yeah, because the first impression matter. You see me for my style. I see you for your style, and you looks always great. And real, there are many people in this event, but my eyes was in Azita. And Azita see me the 3 days, around 5,000 people see me to me. This is the reason why I told you always, and I told you to you now, that your image break the ice. and give you the opportunity for new contacts, new partner business, whatever do you want, but break the ice, open you a new world. If you not take advantage in your image now, real, you are lose many opportunities. Remember, you are in this world for be happy, for be successful in different areas. If you not do that in this moment, you can start today, but please start today because tomorrow probably was so late.
And this is really true because you and I both went to a lot of events together, and we kept running into each other and meeting each other. And one of the things that people kept saying to me was, even I would see them 3 months later, 4 months later, they would say, oh yeah, I saw you at this other event. I didn't get to talk to you, but people notice you. Your image gets you noticed, your image gets you attention, your image gets you success, your image gets you friends, it gets you clients, it gets you to actually connect with people because you're communicating something with your image. And I think this is if there's nothing else that you get from this show today, is that we always have room for improvement.
Yeah.
That you can't say, okay, well, I'm successful, I don't need something else. But what I've noticed, and we were talking with Phyllis, so Phyllis was looking at my pictures, and she was saying to me, wow, you don't change, but you get better, right? So what happens is, this picture is from 14 years ago, this picture is from 12 years ago, and this is 14 and 12 years later. So we're looking at, okay, so can we get better? At every stage in my life, can I become a different image that matches that part of my life? Because a lot of people, they think, okay, I'm successful. Do I still need to have an image coach? Do I still need a style coach? And the answer is yes, because at every stage of your success, you're communicating something totally different about yourself and your life. Like, I'm 62 now. I'm not communicating something that I was communicating in my 40s.
Yeah.
Do you know? So I think, yes, for sure, my recommendation is, at every stage of your success, there is still another person that needs to communicate in your life.
Yeah.
And like, Phyllis, I have one last question. So somebody comes to you, they're in their 60s or their 70s, and they say, I don't need any more style coach. It's too late for me, right? So what do you say to them?
I have a client about this age. I send you the photo. I don't know if you can
edit.
Can edit the photo. The before and after. Okay, real. She lose 20 years only with this chain. Because, for example, she always think that for looks more younger, the hair will be long.
Right.
But I cut the hair. I will cut the hair because when you change everything with me, I give you advice for you talk with your hairstylist for what is your best hair look for the hair and for makeup. And real, she lose 20 years with no Botox, with no surgery, only for learn. And it's important that you understand that no matter your age, no there are age for you are happy. No there are age for you not be successful. You can be, if you have, like say Azita, if you have a successful business, okay, this is not mean that you are successful in other areas. I know different persons that have successful business but don't have a status. This is other thing totally different. The important is always your image transport to you for other levels. Always. I promise you. And not believe only me, believe in my client. And if you not find my Instagram now, you can call for the 786-464-7010. Okay?
Can you repeat that so they can write it?
It's 786-464-7010 is the phone from USA. Please, first is the +1 for the code the USA if you want call for the other place. Okay, because I have one client in Dubai too, and I wake up 4 a.m. for her consulting, and I am so happy with that because my mission in this life is that create with you a new life for you. This life that you think that you have in your mind, create in this world, because you believe different moments that you have in this life, you need to create the perfect moment because you deserve it.
So one other area is teenagers. Teenagers have a lot of issues with their image, with their bodies, with how to present themselves, because there's nothing original. Everything is copy somebody else, look like somebody else. And so if I was a teenager, can I come to your workshop? Will you help me? Or is there an age limit to the workshop? Or can, let's say, 16-year-old or 15-year-old or 14-year-old come to your workshop?
Yeah, of course. Right? I have now the teenager clients that first with me start her parents, and now the parents pay my service for her. And I have for example, that the 15 year for this party that they do for when you have 15 years. Yeah. And I can help you for everything that you want. Remember, for teenagers, I am not your parent, I am not your mother, I not pretend be your mother. I am your friend. I am a person who you can express yourself, your real yourself. And I can give you the steps or the more easy way for you find your dreams, because you start your life now. And it's important that you have a direction for you have a real good start, you know? Remember, I am not your mother. I not told you what do you need exactly you do. I give you advice for you take the decision.
Exactly. And this is what teenagers need now, because one of the things that we see with teenagers is how important their image is and how much it affects their self-confidence, how it affects their friendships, how it affects their studies, how it affects their happiness and joy and enjoyment in life, how it affects their relationships to other people. So if you want to help your teenager, one of the best things that you can gift them, one of the best investments for your teenager, is to give them a style coach. And it will be an investment for the rest of their lives, especially these days when teenagers have so many issues with their bodies. Yes. And I think that this would be an enormous gift to anybody, really, but specifically I think teenagers would. The other thing is, Phyllis, sometimes people have illnesses or accidents, or something happens to them, or they get a divorce, or they go through a tragedy, or they lose somebody, and they give up on themselves. Would this be something that would pick them up, would give them a new life, would give them a new start, would give them a new hope? Because a lot of times I see those people, they're like, I'm sick, because an image helps even a sick person feel good.
Yeah, obviously, the image helps you for you have the new direction for your life. I have different clients that, for example, lose the most important person. For example, I have a client now with her permission. I can talk with her because her always say, if you want, you told about my history. He live in Europe, and she lost her mother, and it's like she's alone. She don't have other family. You imagine
she lost everything.
Yeah, she lost everything for her. And she was so depressed, and she trying to find psychology and different things. But when she come with me, say me, Phyllis, I am in therapy, and I am in gym. I have different things, but I don't feel real good. I think that I need something more. And I told with her that it's important her image, because your mirror, when you wake up, your mirror don't like you.
Yes.
And okay, it's good, the psychology. I love the psychology. I have psychologists in my company. But it's important, remember, you are human. The human are visual. Mm-hmm. Okay? You need change everything, and if you need a new start, and you need create a new life, your image first. Your image first, remember.
Yes. Phyllis, thank you so much for being here. Phyllis flew in from Phoenix to be with us. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It means a lot that you're here today in person.
For me.
I apologize to our viewers for some of our technical issues that we had today. We were planning on going on both my Instagram and Phyllis's Instagram and Facebook and live stream. We ran into a technical problem, but we will have the video up on all different platforms so that you can enjoy and get your life out of this. Make sure that you contact Phyllis, have a conversation with her, and get her help, because your life will never be the same if you talk to this woman, or when you talk to this woman. Phyllis, love you. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope that whenever you come to LA, you bring us new things to talk about, and you come to the studio and we can enjoy your company.
Thank you so much to you for inviting me. Real, I love you because you are a real good person, and you help people. I have the opportunity, I have the gift that I share time with you in different moments, and real, if you see that now, this woman, real one help. This woman is a love in person, real. And for me, this is fantastic that now I am with you for help to other people.
Thank you.
Because you are so real, you are so sensitive, and you are my inspiration. I told you always everything. Thank you so much. When you want, I am here with you.
Thank you. For our viewers, I have a women-only workshop designed in English, online, on Zoom, designed to help you with your issues in relationship, with your issues with yourself, with your issues with your past, with your families, with happiness and joy and success and anything that has ever stopped you in your life, to be able to completely remove all obstacles and embrace your life, embrace the men in your life, create a relationship inside of yourself so that you become a magnet that knows the secrets of men's hearts, can communicate with them, can have magical relationships that are filled with love and passion, and so that the men in your life really want to do anything and everything for you, so that you are happy, and so that you can enjoy a relationship in your life like no other relationship you've ever had. But first, like Phyllis was saying, it starts with you. So the best investment with yourself. Right now, until the end of July, we have a special price for those of you who want to invest in yourself and your relationships. Until the end of July, our workshop for women, that is $2,000 regular, is now $799. So until the end of July, you can sign up. You can go to our website, embracegrowth.com, or on my Instagram page, Dr. Azita Sayan. You can sign up for our workshop and enjoy the rest of your life in your relationships with ease of mind and magic. And I'm here for you. We love to transform your life and your relationships so you can have everything you've ever dreamed of in your relationships. Thank you. Thank you for listening to us. You can also contact us by phone, 310-460-2600, 310-460-2600. You can contact us for your personal problems, your relationship problems. You can also reach us on WhatsApp, 001-818-914-1607. 001-818-914-1607 is our WhatsApp number. We're happy to answer all your calls and any questions you have about relationships, about depression, anxiety, fears, addictions, marriage, children. We're here for you. Thank you so much, and lots of love and blessings to you. Bye-bye.